spooky season. I hit start stream on the stream, and then OBS just shut down. So I had to breathe, like 10-second panic, and now we're here, and now we're back. Truly back, by the way. Thank you for everyone who had already commented in the last 24 hours since I scheduled the stream. For some reason, those comments have disappeared since then, but I did see them, so thank you very much. What's up, Jordy? I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. Let me know in chat if everything is running smooth. But Jordy, it's so good to see you. Welcome back to channel memberships. We're about to go real hard. Evan, it's good to see you. Extremo, hello. It seems like people can at least get into the chat, so that's fantastic. Patrick, what's up? I was just saying, Patrick, and we're about to find out how delayed the stream is. But Patrick, I did see the comment that you left on this chat yesterday. So thank you very much. That was really nice to see. Sound and video are good. Okay, I love it. I wasn't sure, but I guess it's like riding a bike. Once a YouTuber, always a YouTuber. Josh, merci beaucoup. It's so good to be back. I'm so stoked. Hey everyone, thank you so much for dropping some comments. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. We're gonna chit chat today. I had the intention of maybe getting into a little bit of Geoguessr, but Michael, I scared someone. Job done. It's good to see you guys. Hey Diego. Yeah, I had the intention of maybe getting on a little bit of Geoguessr today, getting back into things. But hold on, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can, like, let's be real YouTubers for a second. Let's be real YouTubers, and I'm gonna show you something. If I can figure out how to show you something, I'm gonna go to settings. I'm gonna go to full screen. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to single player community maps. Geoguessr has changed since the last time you and I talked, but worldwide stadiums. You can't see my screen. You're about to see it in a second. I just need to find what I'm looking for. Wait, guys, what was the name of the map? Geoguessr is still raw after Georgia game. Jim, it took me this long to come back because I've been recovering from Georgia Gate, to be honest with you. But okay, this is what I'm trying to get to. There has been another gate. And oh no, I'm opening Steam. I'm not trying to open Steam. I'm trying to go to bam. She still got it. Okay. So this afternoon, I was like, yeah, a couple people, when I posted on the community page a couple weeks ago, a couple people were like, Geoguessr? Are we gonna hit up Geoguessr? So as I was getting ready earlier, making sure the setup still worked, making sure we were ready to stream, I come and check out Geoguessr. It's changed. And Extremo, thank you so much for the channel membership. I was saying earlier, we're going hard, and we're gonna get into plans in a second. But so check this out. Mr. Blue, best friend of the channel, doesn't know we exist. But we've gotten a lot of use out of this worldwide stadiums and other sports venues map. check this out. Map blackout in the top right corner. This map has been made unplayable as a protest against Geoguessr participating in something about Saudi Arabia. And sure enough, if you try to play it, there's no map. And now I don't know if I'll be able to exit this. How do I go back? How do I go back? Maybe one of these. Okay. So I guess perpetually we will be, how do I go to the high scores here? We will forever be second place high score for no move, just short of a 25k in 7 minutes. So if there are still some of you who are active on Geoguessr, maybe I'll make a map. Maybe I'll make a community map. We'll see. But all this to say, no Geoguessr today. But thank you to everyone who recommended that a couple weeks ago. I was really excited to ease our way back in with some Geoguessr. So, be the change you want to see in the world. We're gonna make sure we get a map together. I think you can do that, right? I think anyone can make a community map. Thank you so much, everyone. Look at Extremo using those fabulous emojis already. Oh my god, Moose, it's you. Fancy seeing you here. So, here's the deal. Throughout this conversation today, I just wanted to drop in, say hello, because I'm going to start posting like channel videos again on Monday, but I didn't want to just, I did somehow manage to spook a couple of you today by accident. Michael, I don't mean to call you out, but you. Yeah, so I just didn't want to just reappear all of a sudden. I wanted to say hello. Also, let me know if the stream is still looking good, because I'm getting warning messages on YouTube Studio that I'd never seen before. So, I think everything's okay though. Batman, first of all, honor having you here. I'm gonna get into more details about where I've been, where I was gone. It's a separate video for another time, but basically, I became very, very, very busy at work for a while. I was I was working 7 days a week, and traveling a lot, and that's my bad for sort of getting out of the rhythm of the channel, but we are back in the rhythm. And so part of that is I still have a lot of your suggestions from before written down for like video topics, but feel free to drop some more in the chat here. I'll probably start with those, sort of like the more recent requests that come in, because you guys are here and you guys are watching, and so I want to know what you guys want to see in videos. I think I saw someone earlier. Yeah, Batman, you said Madden, right? Okay. How's the newest Madden? 26, I guess it would be. I haven't played yet, to be completely honest with you. Again, I haven't played. Okay, this is part of it all, but I've been so out of the loop for the last year with most sports, and so I need you guys to help me catch up. I need you guys to tell me what I need to look into, what stories I've missed. There is one that I do know that happened in sports this year. Actually, I have a prop for this. Hold on. I mean, does anything else matter that happened in 2025? I don't think so. I think the real champions of England have made themselves known, and I will refuse to hear anything else. Alright, let me catch up here. Moose, my books are always multiplying, as you know, Moose. You probably know this. I last year, was it this Christmas or the one before, I got into a Kindle, so my physical books are not multiplying as much, but these are like sports adjacent books, and I think there's one here that might have been added among the thugs by Bill Bufford. And see, that's it. So that book was not available on Kindle, and so I was like, if I have to buy a physical copy, I'm gonna buy the one that I like the cover of most. Oh, let me see if I can reach it for you guys. I'm tethered to this mic. How great is this cover? I mean, fascinating book, but yeah, I had to get the good cover. So this came in from England. I'd seen this cover in person, and I'm pretty sure that it was in North America, but maybe not. Maybe this is just the European UK cover, and maybe I saw it in England and thought I saw it in the States, but yeah, I'm very happy with this book, with that acquisition. And I think that's pretty much it. Did I have the Damned United? I don't know. You decide. Nathan, hello from the Netherlands. Let's see. I had to make sure that we got on relatively early today, because I wanted to make sure that I could say hi to you guys across the Atlantic. Everyone's saying the stream looks good. Jordy, does that mean we get the Terry Fox video? There's always going to be room for a Terry Fox video on this channel. By the way, speaking of Canadiana and Canadian legends, I've got my old Priorians gym jersey back here that Jim so kindly sent, and I'm gonna say that this is what brought the Canadian women to the finals of the Rugby World Cup. Absolute legends. Absolute amazing show at the tournament, at the World Cup. They were unstoppable until they became very stoppable by England. So fair play to England. We never had a chance. Michael said, you remember I was going to play FC Career Mode on FIFA. The new game is out now. That is the one I was gonna say. That is the one recent video game that I have checked out. I think it just came out like a few days ago, didn't it? I have played it a little bit. for some reason, my preferred play mode is player career, and they've actually made some big, like, positive changes to player career. Ultimately, the game mode is the same, but like the whole skill tree is different, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Although for a while I was like, okay, good. It seems like the growth of your player is more, I guess, realistic, and it takes more time to get up to a certain level where, and honestly, the solution is probably that I'm playing on a difficulty that's too low, and I should turn it up a bit. But I was pleasantly surprised at first. I was like, okay, I actually have to work for this, and my player is a mess. And then all of a sudden, I'm like halfway through my second season, and all of a sudden, my player is a god again. So I don't know. I probably just need to play at a higher difficulty. And then they've added women for is it the first time? I feel like it's the first time. At least maybe in player career. But in any case, I did start a save with a female player, and then I realized the way that I like to play my player career mode is that I like to like start them. Usually I would start them like lower in the English system, but this time I decided to plop him in like Norway for the first season, and second season now we're in the MLS, and I'm gonna try to make my way to the Premier League. But all is to say, it doesn't yet have that depth for women's football, and I'm not complaining because I know it's a step in the right direction. Like we're getting there, and there's only so much that they can do in a year. But I did end up going back and making a dude for my player career, because there's just more depth in terms of like starting off pretty rough and then making your way up based on like the skill tree development and all that. So still pretty cool to see women in there. And speaking of women, Football Manager 26 is coming out in a matter of weeks. The last time I saw you, Football Manager 25 had just been cancelled. So I'm very excited. Football Manager 26 is coming for sure this time. There's gonna be women, and I definitely want to make a save with you guys. I mean, the South Shields save from a couple years ago was so much fun, and you guys were so fun in the chat and the comments, and I feel like we had really good vibes with that. But I want to hear from you guys, and I think I know where this is gonna go, and because I've asked this question before, I think, is whether it should be, whether I should do like just ASMR videos for because regardless, I'm gonna play FM26. But should I do it in ASMR, or should I just, because as you know, if you've been around the channel, it's really, really hard to keep my cool when I'm playing Football Manager. So anyway, just something for you to think about. I've got my finger on the pulse, Proto Man, of the MLB playoffs, because the Blue Jays are in. It's time. It's time for the new golden age of the Blue Jays. So no, I've been in terms of the WWE, I've been super out of the loop as with every sports, but definitely plan on getting back into it because you guys know that was like my new love last year. Patrick, get out of my chat. Get out of my chat with that Isaac talk. I know he's only played 2 games. I think he's only played 2 games with Liverpool. It's too painful to watch that closely. But I do get a little joy when I pull up a Liverpool scoreline and I see that Isaac has not scored. And again, I know it's just been 2 games. But those are 2 games where he could have had like multiple goal games and he didn't. And that is fine by me. Yeah, I'm out of touch with everything, to be honest, guys. Moose, what have you been reading? Fiction, non-fiction? What are we reading? You guys are so sweet. Matt, I'm a little backed up on comments. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom in a second, but thank you so much for your super chat. That's super kind of you. And woo, right back at you. Do I like soup? Not really a soup person, to be fair. Like, if I'm gonna eat a soup, it needs to be a chunky boy. Unless it's French onion. But then I can't be around another human for like 3 days. Because you just reek of onion. Jim, I chose to create my own player. That's part of, like, I know that I'm in the minority if, like, my favorite game mode for FIFA, for EAFC, is to, like, create a character from scratch, and he's, like, 17 years old, and go from there. Okay, let me scroll for a little bit. Okay, so Jim, you're a big authority on this channel, and you're saying that we need full volume Kevin. So that is noted, absolutely noted, and you'll be the first to know what the plans are. Oh, I just noticed I'm on top chat, so I hope I haven't been ignoring anyone. TG with the soda. All right. The whole gang's back together, guys. Thank you. I know Friday nights are a little bit weird for streaming because, you guys have stuff to do. You guys have friends and lives to live. But when I was thinking, I was like, I want to start posting again. So I want to do this stream ASAP. I was like looking at the analytics and I was like, Saturday's no good for the same reason that Friday's not great because it's Friday night. But I was like, okay, Friday's better than the Saturday. So I actually canceled a dinner with my oldest friend, bless her, so that I could stream. She knows. I told her. I was like, what are we looking at timing-wise? Because I want to stream. And she said, let's do breakfast instead. So, big shout-outs to Anne in the comments. She's not watching, but I can go back and show her tomorrow. Moose, a lot of fiction, a lot of Daniel Suarez. Dude made some good cybertech noir stuff. I feel like I'd be into that. Especially, like, in our current world. Jim, you've done that several times and got to the World Cup final with Poland. That's very cool. See, okay, so you get it. You get the vibes that I go for. Paul, I'd be happy to play some FC26 on the channel. Here's the thing. used to playing, like I said, like my favorite game mode is a player career. So I'm very much used to being locked on a character. But what I need to do, like with my morning coffee or something, I need to get better at playing FC in just the regular game mode. Because how fun would it be to come up on the stream and play with some of you guys? I think that'd be great. But I just need to like get to a certain level where either you won't absolutely destroy me, or if we're on the same team where you're not just like carrying and basically playing with 10 men instead of 11. So maybe that's like my October morning project. Joe, absolutely love Halloween. It is one of the best times of the year. I'm a very festive person. Like I also love December for like all the festivities, but spooky season is a big one. I try to watch horror movies all month. My vibe this month, I mean, it's October 3rd, but I started early. I started in September. And I'm feeling kind of light this year. Like, I rewatched the Fear Street trilogy for the first time since it initially came out. Still held up pretty solid. I love the first one, and the other two are super entertaining too. And then I think I'm gonna rewatch Totally Killer, because in my brain, Totally Killer and Fear Street 1993 were like one movie. Because I was watching Fear Street and I was like, wait a second, where's the time machine? It's in a different movie. So I figured that out. I think I'm gonna rewatch this one. And then there's another movie I haven't seen, but the internet told me that it was along the same vibes, and I think it's called like The Babysitter or something like that. And then every October I have to rewatch Scream. Like, that's my favorite horror light, like slasher light. But then I do want to get actually scared. So if you guys have some movies to recommend, I wanted to say, first of all, thank you so much, Jim. You've always been a huge supporter of the channel. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big fan of yours, equally. So thank you so much, and very excited to be back on this journey with all of you. Moose, no worries at all. It's good to have you here. Either way, thank you for watching. Thank you for your ongoing support. Okay, I'm hearing Jim is up for a little FC online play. Michael, I do play on the PlayStation. What's up, Chris? So good to see you. Yeah, Proto Man. I said earlier that I should watch Mean Girls tonight because it's Mean Girls Day. So I don't think I'm gonna get to it. You never know. The night is still young over here, so I might put on Mean Girls in bed. But happy Mean Girls Day to all who celebrate. Okay, Joe, you were able to hold off until October 1st to watch horror films. That's cool. If you have any recommendations, leave them in the chat. Looking for something fun and spooky to watch this month. This is not spooky, but I just watched a series called The Girlfriend, and it's with Robin Wright, and the girl who plays, can't remember any House of the Dragon names now, but the girl from House of the Dragon, that's not the blonde one. And that show is kind of like a thriller, so it kind of eases you into the season. Also watched Black Rabbit, and I could bore you with like 20 minutes talking about those two shows, but I'm gonna save that for the members. Yes. When a Stranger Calls, Paul, isn't there a few iterations of When a Stranger Calls? I don't think I've ever seen any of them. But I know, because, I've been around for a while. I do know what the twist is, if I'm thinking of the right movie. And I'm not going to say it here because I don't want to spoil it for others. But I think I'm thinking of the right movie, and that I know what the twist is. But it's probably still worth watching, right? And wasn't the original like in the 70s? The 1-2 punch. With hockey season coming up, what's an easy way a beginner viewer can learn the rules fast in order to know what's going on? It's a pretty easy sport to learn, to be fair. Maybe we could do like a little hockey 101 video for the channel. Giving me ideas here. 1, 2. And Mario is mentioning that there's probably quick rundowns on YouTube. And Mario, you're mentioning the PWHL, and I was just gonna say that I recommend that the 1-2 punch and everyone else check out the PWHL, because that is some good hockey. And if you're trying to get into hockey, you're probably gonna go to the NHL. Fair play. But I recommend the PWHL. That's some good hockey watching right there. Jim is the paper, the sort of The Office offshoot. I did watch the studio. If the studio is the Seth Rogen show, then I have watched it, and I did enjoy it quite a bit. The original When a Stranger Calls is from 1979, a sequel in 1993, and then there's a remake in 2005. Okay, so maybe this month I can make it a project to go through the When a Stranger Calls movies. Recently, and again, I'm gonna save this for the members, so I won't dwell too much on it. But I recently rewatched all of the Naked Gun movies. I haven't seen the new one yet, with Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. But while it was, I watched the old ones in anticipation of watching this one, and it's streaming now here, so that's on the list as well. Jim, what's the best place to watch the PWHL abroad VPN time? Good point. In true get in ASMR fashion, I'm gonna say I'm not encouraging you to watch with a VPN, but that's probably it. Okay, it's set in the Office universe, and I think, oh, this is embarrassing, because I have seen The Office all the way through once, but I'm not great with the character names. But I think there's one character that is in the paper, right? Oscar? Is Oscar his name? Sorry, all the games are on YouTube for free for everyone but those in Canada. Okay, so there you go. Guys, I always say this, but I love the chat. We really do have the best chat because y'all are just helping each other out. How much are you hearing that loud motor on my street, by the way? Hopefully it's not too bad. Oscars in the paper, yes. Okay, cool. Okay. I know some things. Guys, oh. Yeah, see, I'm back to not having a soft touch. Some things don't change. I swear, if you heard that, that was my slipper on my chair. I swear. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to jump on here, and I can't believe it's already been over half an hour, to say hi and to say that we are back. Once this stream ends, feel free to go down in the comments of this video and let me know what we should talk about. I feel like Jim, I'm gonna start kicking some of you guys out of this chat. What's up, Looper? It's good to see you. Yeah, feel free to drop down in the comments of this video what you guys want to see. Should we make some jersey ranking videos? It's a weird time of year. We're like, okay, we've got the hockey season. Some things never change. We've got the hockey season, but those jerseys tend to be a lot of the same. But like, is it too late to do some football jerseys? Look at some Premier League jerseys, maybe. Let me know. Kenton, I'm just about to log off. So good to see you. Once again, guys, I want to say hi, and it's been so nice to see you all in the chat. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to somehow wait the weekend because I'm gonna be posting on Monday. But I'm so excited to get back. More fun stuff coming based on what Jim is saying. Maybe some regular voiced FM 26. Patrick, I love doing the Geoguessr videos. We're gonna have to figure that situation out. Bridger, I am so out of the loop. But I'm gonna go and watch some tape because now you're making me sad that I have no idea. So I'm gonna go watch some tape tonight and make an opinion. Guys, thank you so much for dropping in. Kenton, the feeling is legitimately mutual. I missed you guys so much, and I'm so thrilled. And I'm just gonna be sitting there all weekend, kind of like, okay, can we do this? Can we just start posting again? So I'll see you guys on Monday with a video, and then obviously this is giving me the streaming itch. That's something you can say. So we'll be doing a lot more of these. Maybe get on some FC together, get on some gaming together. One last thing for Paul. Did I see Newcastle? Of course I did. Was that 4-0? 2 pens with Anthony Gordon. Basically, guys, we don't need Isaac. Dead weight. I'm glad that guy's gone. Good riddance. Spaldingo. I can't wait either. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. on this Friday night and be back here on Monday.